Hey everyone, Big Regu 84 here, and today I'm going to be talking about World War II zombies, and more specifically, the new DLC 2 zombies map, the Shadow Throne, that just came out. Actually, it's been, I guess it hasn't been a while, but it's actually been, quite a few days now that it's been out. It came out on the 10th, today is the, 18th, turning into the 19th. Wait, no. Today, is the 14th actually, but I should be uploading this video on the 18th. That's what I meant. I quickly wanted to talk about the World War II zombies map, Shadow Throne, and just World War II zombies in general. Sorry if there are notifications popping up. I don't know why, but I guess there still are. People are going online and stuff. I'm appearing offline right now, so it shouldn't be doing too many notifications. I definitely feel like this map has done its part. It's done its part in the storyline and gameplay. I honestly, when I first played this map, I actually enjoyed it. It was rather fun to me. I've never actually made a video on it till today. The only video I've actually made on it was my live stream of me first playing it. And so I was like, you know what, I'm going to make a video and just explaining what I think about the map and what I think about how World War II Zombies is going in general. So, there's a few things that they can, like, tone down on, like, add less of, or maybe even get rid of. And there's some things that they can add to make it better. And there's some things that they need to do more of that they're already doing. And let's go ahead and start with that. So, something that they can definitely add more of is actually what I'm holding right now. Melee weapons. They did amazing with melee weapons in this game. Like, a part of the Easter egg is actually dealing with just getting melee weapons. And the melee weapons, they have special abilities, so they're not just like normal melee weapons from like Raven Redwoods, which are cool. Like, they're not just like normal melee weapons that you would find on like Raven the Redwoods. Those were like just ones to get you through the first rounds. I guess they do need to add. I like the fact that they added a lot of not wonder weapons, but melee weapons into the map. It definitely they had a place in this map. Like, there was a lot of melee weapons. There was this bat that I'm holding. There's a hatchet. There's a knife, I believe, and there's a shovel. There's an axe in some person's body in the museum, I think. And then there's the upgrade ones, which are the upgrade knife, the nail bat, or the spike bat, I guess I should say, and then the hatchet, which, honestly, out of the three, I think I might like the other one better. The other one? What am I? The trench knife. I think that's my favorite because if you use a heavy attack on it, like to kill him. It'll take a little bit longer, but as long as you have full health, you'll gain a point of shield for free. And I think that's amazing. So the melee weapons, they did amazing in this map. That is one thing they definitely need to add more of and not get rid of, because I think I genuinely enjoyed them, and I think a lot of other people enjoyed them as well. I definitely love them. Also, the blade is good when I take it into the boss fight. It saves ammo if I need to save ammo. I can do it with it's amazing. The melee weapons, they were definitely something to keep. They are a keeper. I think they did it better than Rave, actually. To me, they did it better than Rave. Rave had normal melee weapons, which they fit into that map because it is a campsite. They are gonna have tools to help them, I guess not survive, but it is a campsite, so I go get wood and stuff, so it makes sense to have a machete and stuff like that. But these ones have upgraded things where they can help you get stuff like that. It's actually really interesting. So they definitely need to keep doing that and not get rid of them, because I think that was a step in the right direction for this map. And now, as I mentioned, I was also going to be talking about things that they can kind of chill on. One of them definitely being the special zombies and or the boss zombies. So, for those of you that don't know, which hopefully most of you do know if you play World War II Zombies, there's more than just normal zombies in this game mode. There are a lot of ones that, like most of them, besides like 2 of them I can think of, have German names, and they are a little bit difficult to pronounce. The new one for this map, I think it's the Geckos. I call it the Sizzlers, because it's easier to say. So what you do is you do the first step of the Easter egg, and once you do the first step of the Easter egg, there'll be a giant zeppelin coming over your head, and it will start spawning in these Sizzlers or Geckos, whatever you call them. So they spawn in a lot every round. Now, that's my main problem with them. I don't mind them being in the game. It's just they spawn in every round after like round 8 or 9. Even eventually they'll start spawning in pairs, and it's just so annoying to me. But these ones aren't as annoying as some other ones. I don't know. Not to brag or anything, or not to brag. What am I saying? Not to call any names, but Mutilers. They were from Darkest Shore, and they were quite annoying. Honestly, the fog also made it really annoying to see them. They only spawned in when the fog was in, and when the fog was in, you can barely see 3 feet in front of you. So when they're running around super duper fast like that, I mean, it's quite annoying because you can't see them, so it's kind of hard to shoot at them. The only thing that you can do to know where they are is if they get close to you and you see them, or if you can hear them, and it's so scary to just be able to hear them. That is the scariest thing on the entire map. It was quite an interesting concept, definitely. But I got through it. Whistlings also, and bombers. Those are in every map so far, including this one. They spawn in every round after round 10. And then we'll start eventually spawning in pairs, and then trios, and then quads. Oh my god, there's like no end to them. But I'm annoyed more, I think, with the bombers than the whistlings, because the bombers, the only thing I hate about them is the bomb. So if you get so if you get close to them, they explode. If you shoot the bomb, they explode. If you shoot the back body, like, you know how it's like 2 zombies, one running and then one carrying the bomb on the back. If you shoot the head of the one on the back, it drops the bomb. Okay, great. But if you use your pack-punched starting pistol, it could hit the bomb and explode, and therefore doing splash damage to you. And so one more zombie hit will finish you off. And you see what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Like, I mean, did y'all just not just see that in that gameplay? Like, I just got blown up by a bomber, like, and I lost a point of shield just because I got blown up. So I think that that's definitely a problem. They do spawn in quite often. If they didn't spawn in every round, that would make it better. I'm fine with them being there. It's just they spawn in every round. They spawn in constantly. Like, once you kill some, more spawn in. It's absolutely terrible. But that's really the only thing I had to complain about those 2. Then the burners. The burners are not bad. Like, not to me. To me, the burners aren't bad at all. The burners are actually only in the Final Reich and the Darkest Shore, but only in 2 steps of the Easter egg for the Darkest Shore. One of them is the second stage of the boss fight, and the other one is fighting him as soon as that thing comes out. Once you open the corpse gate, there'll be one spawn in. Other than that, they're nowhere else in the map. Burners will spawn in, I think, on round 14 on the Final Reich, and then spawn in every 4 rounds, I think. So they don't spawn in every round. Now, if those things spawn in every round in pairs, now that would cross the line. That would be across the line. Honestly, that would be across the line. But they don't, so they're alright. And that's really all I gotta say for special zombies. Now, the normal zombies obviously are supposed to spawn in like they normally do, which they do. They work just fine. I really think they should just tone down the amount of special zombies. Now, I will admit there's only been 3 per map besides Darkest Shore. If you want to include the Brenner that only shows up like twice in the whole whole map. If you want to include that as a special zombie, you can. I mean, that technically makes 4. It's whatever, it's alright. Another bomber that just took off. Look how much health it just took off me. So, yeah, that's special zombies for you. Now, some things that they can add that I think would help the mode, definitely, it's more of like, I really don't know how to say it. It's like, dude, I legit don't know. I had it in my mind just a second ago when I was practicing recording this. I, like, had it in my mind and then I just lost it. That's odd. I just had it in my mind. I'm sorry. I might cut the clip real quick so I can think for a second and then come back when I'm done. Yeah, I might do that. Alright, I'll be right back. Let me think about what I was saying. I honestly can't remember. Okay, y'all, I have just thought of it. What I was going to say and what I was trying to say was that they need to add in a different contrast of map. And by this I mean the colors for one, the theme for 2, and also maybe some colors. I already said that. Like mostly colors and theme. And let me give you an example of theme and colors. So let's take Black Ops 3 for example. Black Ops 3 is a perfect example. So you got Shadows of Evil, which is I wouldn't say foggy. It's a soggy. Soggy's the name of this other one. Anyways, I guess it's a wet day in Morgue City, and it's dark outside, obviously, and you are in a kind of city area. Also, setting has a lot to do with it as well, but you're kind of in this city area fighting against the dead, and then you move on to Black Ops, or one Black Ops, and then you move on to Horizon Drop, which has a very big difference from Shadows of Evil. It is in a snowy mountaintop. It is a snowy mountaintop where zombies like just hurtle around, and it's snow. It's not raining. It's just snow. So I mean, like it's very different, and that's what I mean by theme. With these maps, they all kind of follow the same theme. Same with Advanced Warfare and Exo Zombies. They all follow this big technology theme. This one can follow different themes, but it kind of has to stay with one area since it is World War II, and it had to be based around World War II. Black Ops 3 didn't really have a set time zone that it had to stay in. Also, it wouldn't make sense to the story if they stayed in one time zone, because obviously the story goes that when they go into a bunch of different dimensions and stuff like that. So that's that. I think then you move on to Zetsubo no Shima, and you go from the snowy area to this little isolated island off the side of Japan, where you fight the undead in grass area. Like, it's so different. And then Krovi is way different from the other 3. It's in the fire, war-torn ruins of Stalingrad. Like, just think about that. That sounds so awesome. Also, the colors are way different from Zetsubo no Shima to Krovi. In Zetsubo no Shima, like, if you think about it, Zetsubo no Shima, the colors range from about, like, gray or brown to green. Like, that's about it. With Krovi, you got, like, orange, blue. You got these bright colors, these blue, bright orange colors. You got white, you got gray, some of it. You got a little bit of red in there. It's just amazing. And then you go to Revelations, and that place just blows up with color. Like, it's amazing. All 4 of those maps have a different set theme, a different set setting, and a different color contrast. I mean, they're just like, they're completely different. With these maps, they're a little bit similar in that way, and it's so weird how they're similar like that. So I just think that they could change that a little bit. If you don't think that, then that's perfectly up to you. That's your opinion. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up for today's video. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. And without further ado, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.